There's so many games on all the time.
It's alive here. Everyone should just migrate to Europe. So all they're seeing, they should just come to Europe, and it would actually be really damn good.
Yeah, it would be better. Yeah, definitely.
Looks like the game is going to start right now, guys. This is Purri versus dem0n here in the Corsair Derby, Saturday Duel Club number 3, round of 16.
I'll be there in a sec.
Certainly. I'm going to check out Purri right now. He just grabbed Rocket to Mega and LG. He actually gets a bit of damage on dem0n straight away. And in this matchup, Purri, I'd consider Purri a slight underdog here. We're going to see how he performs though, because he can randomly get up to the top tier of games, but 2 direct rockets as he sits in that rail area. He is definitely going to get taken down fast. He's very fortunate to have landed a good rocket on dem0n.
Yeah, this is pretty much perfect start for dem0n. This is exactly what you want to get the first frag, nice, easy. Like get a free red and then stroll into Mega, which you can pretty much get uncontested as well. I mean, oh, he's actually fallen. If he hadn't have fallen, this could end up really bad for him. Oh, I don't know about machine gun, but
he's going for it.
dem0n made a bit of a mess of that by falling. If he hadn't have fallen, he would have got everything like pretty easily. But it should work out okay. Ooh, that's risky. I've never seen that before.
Yeah, he put himself
anyway.
to 2 health, man. He went low. If Purri actually rushed there, he probably would have got the tying frag, but dem0n he's back up now. He's ready to roll, and hopefully he's not going to do these strange drops that we saw just a moment ago.
Yeah, I think it was an accident that he dropped for sure. He didn't mean to. I mean, no one would mean to do that. But this should work out alright for Purri, that he did end up falling. I mean, it could have been a lot worse if dem0n had have done what he really should have. So Purri can sort of be thankful that this has actually turned out, especially after hitting the first rocket. So he just wants to get out of this room without dem0n hitting him with a shot, and dem0n blowing himself up is even better. So I'd say Purri was in more of a controlled situation than what dem0n was. He's actually come up the top to cut dem0n off, which has worked quite well. Oh, but his dem0n's actually hit a few big rockets. And Purri made the mistake there of walking forward. He should never definitely do that. Just walk back, spam a little bit of LG, then drop down on red. That was a big mistake. Stick around.
Yeah, he had red behind him just sitting up there. He had open access to it. dem0n though, he's not that stacked at the moment, but he should be okay to be picking up this Mega, which he does. And still with a little bit of time till red. I imagine this will be indulgence.
It was a good idea for him to have gone for a bit of free damage, because if, say, for example, he had done 50 damage and taken 100, that would have been a win for Purri, because he would have been able to get the red and get the yellow and then come for Mega, and dem0n would be 50 health less, but he went too far and he actually got killed, so it worked out really badly, and now dem0n's got a 4-0 lead and still full control. So yeah, it's going to be tough for Purri. He needs to slow the game down a lot now.
Absolutely. He's got to sort out sometime, but this is good for him because red spawns at the same time as Mega Health. Hopefully for him, he'll have realized he actually sneaks in, grabs the yellow beforehand, so he's going to be even better off than he could have been. And I'm actually going to check out Purri now. We don't see much of him. He even went back into the rail room to get the railgun. All he lacks is the lightning gun. Cheeky. Cheeky. Another second rail. And the third. dem0n's going to be weak at the moment. 4 rails in a row. Is Purri going to be able to pick up one more? The rockets there going to clean it up. Excellent play here from the Finn. That was crippling blows, man. Purri's going to have to race over to Mega Health. dem0n has already grabbed it. I wonder if Purri can guesstimate the timing on it. But sick rails from Purri.
Sorry about that.
That's all good.
So yeah, dem0n, actually Purri's managed to get a frag since I've been back, so that's quite good for him, and he should be able to get the frag here as long as he doesn't lose his aim. Or if he had been a bit quicker, he would have been able to get red, which, especially with no items coming up, would have been a really big win for him. But, I mean, 4-2 is still better than 4-0, what it was like a minute ago, so...
Absolutely. 18 health, yeah.
It was actually kind of bad by dem0n to dive forward for the LG there, but it did work out because he managed to hit the rocket. And we'll see if Purri thinks he can defend this red, but yeah, he can't, so... It's quite... dem0n's back into a formidable stack with 3 frag lead.
People in chat saying Purri is Swede Finn. Alright, so when I refer to him by country, I call him a Swede Finn? Or a feed? I don't know. Well, he lives in Sweden and comes from Finland is what I understood.
I'm not sure, I heard he lived in Amsterdam. Whatever.
Really? Oh wow, nice.
Yeah, that's
nice.
what
Alright, it could be true actually.
I mean, his ping is pretty low, so...
Oh, but we got Swedish internet you're talking about. dem0n here trying to get through. Purri's, is he going to try and get away, or is he going for the jump? dem0n using up a lot of ammunition. Oh.
That position works really well for dem0n. Because the high ground there doesn't really help you because it's too high. So the LG of dem0n or rail of dem0n is much better, more effective than rockets from above. So, I mean, Purri was lucky to get a good spawn there, and he's actually managed to get quite a bit of stack now. So if he can get into the other yellow and sort of cut dem0n off from getting that, then he'll be able to get the next frag. But dem0n sort of, managed to get away. So I think Purri would have been better served to just rush the yellow. But
watch dem0n, man. He had a bit of brain lag, 10 seconds early for that mega health, and that's a big error because it means Purri is going to be able to get onto red armor at a critical point in the game. 5 frags to go, 5 minutes in which to get them.
I think in that situation, dem0n really couldn't go for the red there anyway, so I reckon it didn't really matter what his time on Mega was, provided it wasn't like 20 seconds later, so that Purri could get onto it. So it hasn't actually worked out too bad.
Yeah.
But Puri's gone for a bit of damage and he needs to hit a rail. I mean, now he's got to really run now.
It's nasty.
Yeah, that's really not very ideal for Purri. I mean, his only advantage he had was rail, which he doesn't have now because dem0n ran out of slugs. But with Mega coming up, dem0n's new movement there is actually going to probably let Purri be able to get onto that. So Purri can push back to red and he has to try and defend this. This is like a 50-50 situation, so he needs to defend this.
Oh, cheeky rail up here. We've got 1 second left. Purri trying to deal the damage, but dem0n is going to get onto this red armor, and Purri is going to be weak as hell. The LG to finish him off. And dem0n is going to maintain a very good lead for himself off the spawn, avoiding all that rocket damage. Excellent stuff by the Belgian.
Yeah, that was actually really bad by Purri. He went through for the rail, but then he had to just drop on the red to stay in that middle position where he could sort of defend with the LG if dem0n wanted to drop. But nice rockets. But what he had to do was hit the rail and then drop straight down onto the red. Whereas what he did was he dropped and then he dropped down onto sort of near the teleporter, which enabled dem0n to drop onto red, which is what cost him the red. So that was a mistake.
Oh, Purri here with the shotgun. He's gonna get a frag with 9 health to go. He gets the rail, so he saves himself the trouble. Nasty. So yeah, Purri's not hitting too much.
Purri could still win from here. I mean, he needs to get a frag like in the next sort of 20 seconds. But so what he needs to do is find dem0n, which he has now. He sort of needs to rush him or trap him, which is what he's going to try and do here. He needs to grab this and rush Mega and hopefully get the kill, and then he can still win. dem0n would be really stupid for him to stick around. Even though he's done this, he's probably going to die now, or at least take more damage. So I reckon it was a mistake from dem0n to try and take that Mega, even though he knew it. And yeah, now he's died. So if Purri rushes the yellow, he's already made a mistake. He should probably rush the other yellow, because yeah, it has worked out now if he gets the frag on red. But I reckon rushing the yellow was probably better. But it has worked out perfectly anyway. So I mean, now he just needs to, he sort of needs to get another frag quite quickly though, because he doesn't want dem0n to slow this game down. So this is going to work out well. He's caught dem0n. Nice shot.
One more here would get the kill, I think. Or maybe, unless dem0n managed to pick up a yellow armor, which I don't think is the case. Oh, no, dem0n slips away. I think Purri looks like he wants to chase at the moment. It's kind of slightly urgent at this point, but this is bad because he's circled around and might get onto an item. There's red and Mega up. How is Purri going to be able to deal with this?
I don't really think that it matters. I mean, Purri should be using lightning gun there, no doubt. I mean, he can do way more than 80 damage while dem0n's stuck up there. So now the game's over now, but I reckon Purri, what he should have done before, the right thing to do was just to he should have attacked like what he did, but he just had to hunt him down. I mean, you got to take that risk where he could get all the other remaining items, but I reckon in that situation it was much better for him to try and just rush for the frag, because he needed frags at the time. I mean, he can't win now, but yeah, he did the right thing to try and win the game.
Yeah, for sure. It was good. He was doing everything that you prescribed to him. Just couldn't execute at the end.
Yeah, he definitely made a mistake using rail. I mean, especially in the situation that the game was, hitting a rail to eliminate the Mega health isn't enough there. You really need that frag. So he's never going to get that with rail. He needed to use LG when dem0n was standing on Mega, and then the game was still live. But because he used rail, and dem0n then decided, I don't know why, he decided to attack the red. I mean, it's a mistake as well, but he did manage to get the frag, so...
Well, we have seen a bit of a flare from Purri. We saw 4 great rails at the beginning, which is how he secured his first frag, which sadly you missed, Phrase. Oh, he's going to drop down. Don't undo all the work you did. dem0n looking pretty solid at the moment. This is kind of what we expect from him at this point. He's very much warmed up and prepared in Duel, whereas Purri I think is much more casual than dem0n at this point.
Yeah, I definitely would have predicted that dem0n would win this game. I think Purri's one of those players who he could beat you maybe in warm-up and stuff. He could definitely beat like a top player, and then on certain maps he could definitely beat you, but in a competition where the maps get banned and the players are generally playing their better maps, I think he's a player who a guy like dem0n or one of the top guys will probably beat every time.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
I mean,
when Purri, when he practices loads, when he's putting in many hours, like we saw it before Adroids, he was dueling a lot, and he was actually picking up maps off top players on in competition. But now, as you're saying, he